Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the last video, we learned personal pronouns. For example, mina, sina, hän, etc. when they were the subject of the sentence. But what if you want to say like my book or his house? That's where the genitive comes in. Let's learn how to use my, his, her, these kind of words to show possession in Finnish. In other words, let's look at the personal pronouns in the genitive case. Possessive persona pronomini means possessive personal pronoun. Minun, my, sinun, your, hänen, his or her, meidän, our, teidän, your, plural, heidän, their. Now, let's look at some example sentences to understand these genitive pronouns better. Minun koira on iso. Here, minun is a possessive personal pronoun which means my. Koira means dog. Iso is big. So minun koira on iso means my dog is big. Let's look at another example. Sinun ääni kuulostaa hyvältä. Here, sinun is a possessive personal pronoun which means your. Ääni means voice. Kuulostaa is a verb which means to sound. So, sinun ääni kuulostaa hyvältä means your voice sounds nice or good. Hänen veli asuu Helsingissä. Here, hänen is a possessive pronoun which means his or her. Veli means brother. Asuu comes from the verb asua which means to live. Helsingissä in Helsinki. So, hänen veli asuu Helsingissä means his or her brother lives in Helsinki. Meidän koti on rauhallinen. Here, meidän is a possessive personal pronoun which means our. Koti means home. Rauhallinen is an adjective which means peaceful. So meidän koti on rauhallinen means our home is peaceful. Teidän idea oli hyvä. Here, teidän is a possessive personal pronoun which means your. Hyvä means good. So, teidän idea oli hyvä means your idea was good. Heidän ystävät tulevat myöhemmin. Here, heidän is a possessive personal pronoun which means their. Ystävä means friend and tulevat comes from the verb tulla which means to come. Myöhemmin means later. So, heidän ystävät tulevat myöhemmin means their friends are coming later. So, now you know how to say my, your, his, theirs in Finnish using genitive pronouns. But wait, there is more. Now that you are comfortable with these possessive pronouns, we can take things a step further. In the next slide, we are going to dive into how to use possessive suffixes. It's a natural progression from what we have just covered, so don't worry. Possessive suffixes means possessive suffixes. Minun, ni, sinun, si, hänen, ensa, meidän, me, teidän, ne, heidän, ensa. Now you will have a question as in, why do we use possessive suffixes in Finnish instead of genitive pronouns like minun, sinun, hänen, etc.? Well, possessive suffixes are more efficient and make the sentence simpler and more natural in Finnish. We will see this in the next slide. In Finnish, we can show possession by attaching a possessive suffixes directly to the noun. So, instead of saying minun kirja, my book, we would say kirja plus ni, kirjani. So, when we use a possessive suffix, we are attaching a possession directly to the noun. So, instead of having two separate words to show possession, for example, minun, kirja, we just have one word, kirjani. This makes Finnish more efficient and compact. We always prefer simplicity and efficiency in everyday speech. Now let's look at this example. Tämä on kirjani. Here, kirja means book and ni suffix has been attached to this noun, which means my. Let's look at another example. Instead of saying sinun koira, we use koira plus si, koirasi. Onko tämä koirasi means, is this your dog? Si suffix means your. Hänen autonsa on punainen. Here, auto means car and sa means his or her. Hänen autonsa on punainen means his or her car is red. Now, you will ask me why this hänen is used here. Why not only autonsa? Let me clear your doubt. We use ensa suffix with both hänen and heidän forms. So, in order to distinguish between these two, we use hänen autonsa and heidän autonsa. Auto means car. Tämä on talomme. Here, talo means house and me is a suffix which means our. So, tämä on talomme means this is our house. Missä on reppunne? Here, reppu means backpack and ne is a suffix which means your, plural. Missä on reppunne means where is your backpack? Heidän pyöränsä on rikki. Here, pyörä means cycle, nsa means there, and rikki means broken. So, heidän pyöränsä on rikki means their bike is broken. So, usually the genitive pronoun is left out if the suffix is there in the sentence and the context is clear. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad to see that you are enjoying my videos, but please make sure that you practice regularly. If you are enjoying this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the next video.